Welcome, Capricorn Aquarius, to your Astro Dice reading for November. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Starting off this month really different with that new moon. So we'll get into that as soon as we get into the situation. Okay, so let's go and see what's going on with you. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. And those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. Some of you may know it as tarot scoping. It's kind of the same thing. I just do it very different. Okay. That is going straight into the 10th house with some Gemini energy with Saturn. Ooh. So Saturn is the part of you that accepts challenge to gain the wisdom. Getting some wisdom in the 10th house. So let's see why. Going over here to Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. And we are getting ready to go into Mercury retrograde on the 25th. Of course, then we will be in Sagittarius season. But, yeah. Okay, and it'll be the last one of the year, of course. Going straight into the 10th house where your achievements and status in the outside world are. So there's definitely something that is challenging you in the outside world. Right? So we're going to see what's going on. Okay, getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. As I said, we are going to look and see, why is this month a little wacky? What is up with this month? Well, first of all, we started the new month out on a new moon. That right there already makes the great reset, right? Causing some turbulence, allowing things to reset, telling you to go ahead and let go for the new, but it's also given everybody a kind of a tower moment in its own way, as it wants to reset, right? It's almost kind of like whether you like it or not. So let's see. Beginning of the month, please. Talking about reevaluating. See, it does feel like this, it is a great time in the beginning of the month to reevaluate. You guys may have already been doing that on the 1st through the, from the end of the month when that portal opened, going straight into around the 4th when it started closing. So, but right now it is in the beginning of the month a great time to reevaluate. You might even feel a little restless energy still from that new moon. So if you feel like you're a little disconnected from certain things, trying to look for that Ace of Cups, trying to figure out what's going on around the situation, some of you may even feel like you have a little bit of lack of confidence when it comes to this area. Because there could be a little bit of insecurities or unsureties, right? So you could feel a little, uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Got to turn off my phone. I want Ozzy in the middle of our reading, right? So you might feel like there's some unsurety when it comes to the situation. We see that with the 4 of Cups. Looking at those 3 cups going, I'm not sure. But remember, you want to look for that Ace of Cups. That is definitely the Ace of Cups that's looking up saying, come on, you got this. Oops. Yeah. Feeling like you do have some endings that you may want to reevaluate. It's either endings you want to reevaluate or reevaluating whether or not I want to make this an ending. Okay? Because there could be something here that's making you feel quite defeated. So take that how it resonates for you. Is it something you've already ended or something, you know what, this just keeps defeating me. I got to end this. If you've already ended this and it's still coming up and you're just not sure where you're going, right? It's just still that idea lingering within your mind of what is kind of like, what's the next step from here, right? What is the next step? Where do I go from here? What am I supposed to do? How do I, take the next moves? Okay. Well, let's see. Let's just get a couple cards over here. About that outside world. Could be that job, anybody that you're dealing with, or what you're dealing with on the outside world, meaning it's not close friends. It's not, you see what I'm saying? It's not your family. It's the outside, right? Declarations and proposals, wanting to have an explanation. You could be giving yourself the explanation as you're thinking about it. You know, it's kind of like the explanation when we're talking to ourselves. We all do it. You know exactly what I'm talking about, kind of weighing the pros and cons. How long am I going to let this hurt me? Am I going to be able to get through this? Can I find my way out of this crisis, out of this defeat, out of this failure? Or do I need to put an end to this before it all starts crumbling down? However it is, but we all have that conversation within ourselves, and that's exactly more what it's talking about. If you do know that you are explaining something to someone on the outside world, then it could be actually both, right? But when you have Four of Cups, that's really getting deep within yourself and kind of looking at the situation. And maybe it is too that you're looking deep within the situation to explain to someone on the outside, right? Take that how it resonates. Everybody's going to be a little different, but there's an announcement. There's an explanation and an announcement. It's almost like you're getting ready to announce something. You're wanting to announce this. The loss of friendship, the loss of a job, loss of the outside world. For some of you, definitely could be walking away from a job that no longer serves you. You might just not feel secure enough in that job. You might not feel like this has job security. Or you might feel like, you know, the people that are around you just never could get close enough to you in a job to where you even make that connection. Right? I can't connect with the boss. We seem to be on different places. I don't feel like, you know, I'm trying my hardest. For some of you, I do feel like it's kind of like when you have a job and you're kind of like the outcast and you're just like, it doesn't matter anymore. Because no matter what I do, it's like I can't fit in here anyways. They're not taking, you know, they're not taking me serious, or the job itself, you know what, it doesn't give me my security. They don't, you know, work me enough. There is something going on here where you feel like this is a big loss. I was going to look at the book really fast here, guys, just for a second, on the 10th house. Just kind of give you an idea here. It says yeah, it's mostly job opportunities, as you can see, as I said. Driving ambition, what to seek in the outside world, or just manners and behaviors in front of others were taught by other people, their parents. It's only natural to still want to please them and still be a part of the influence. Yeah. It says it can also often be family traditions and accomplishments that are at heart of your own aspirations for achievement. But do ask yourself if that is what you really want for yourself too. This being so, you could go ahead and achieve much with this situation. Yeah, I believe that that's really what it is. How are you contributing? You know, the idea of the status and achievement can be simple as as the quality in the car you drive, or a detached house in good neighborhood, or it can be fame and celebrity status. Some people might want to be known for their charitable work. Others on the cooking skills. It's the same thing I said. I just feel like you're putting everything out there and you're just not getting noticed, and and it's like maybe some just don't have the quality in the business as well. Like you're taking everything really serious and everybody's goofing around. Right? And you're like, come on, you guys are slowing me down. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's almost like, it feels like whatever quality work you're putting out there, it might not be serving you well to be in such a place, because it's making you look bad. It's making you feel like, you know what? I don't belong here. I'm better than this. No matter how it is, I really feel there's something going on where you feel like it's better than this. And they may have even you know, you may have even lost your job, and it could be like, I don't know why you fired me. I was doing the best that I could. In fact, I was doing better than most because I was taking it serious. Dang. The Hangman. Yeah, there's going to be a pause in the mid-month here when it comes to the outside world about how you're seeing things. Clearing the boundaries, having that direct communication, looking for that offer. Here comes an offer for you. This is where your skill development is going to be. And mind you, this could even be thoughts from the past in the very beginning of the month. Remember, I said that. As you're trying to get this new job, it could be just you thinking. Okay, so let's see. Coming on the Hangman over here is the Pope. Thinking about the commitment of what it is you truly want and how you're going to get through it. You have, right there is the Page of Pentacles. We're talking about that Mercury retrograde coming out, or not Mercury retrograde, excuse me. That's the full moon on the 15th. So everything is going to be kind of changing around. So it's saying you have this opportunity that's coming towards you, something that may make you have to take a trip. You're definitely moving within that situation. Moving towards what it is you truly want as the Queen of Swords, moving towards clearing up this situation within that perspective and having this great new opportunity. There it is. There's the change around already. Having this message coming in as you are also allowing this message to go out from yourself. So definitely having this, you know, kind of this big talk on this new opportunity. Now, I'm not going to worry about that anymore, right? Because we're going to have this conversation. Wow. So let's just see what animal you have there. I want to kind of get an overall right there because that's a big one. That's that full moon. That's when that Taurus comes in with that Uranus and saying, hey, yeah, this is where, you know what, things are going to have a change around. Things are going to become, yes, more powerful as the shark. Things are becoming more powerful. You're becoming more powerful. But you're also doing it within peace, but you're also allowing yourself to put out to the world what it is you truly want and what it is you truly desire. And also looking deep within to do so. So that full moon brings in this beautiful new change around. Right here is when Mercury retrograde is going to start beginning to change until it actually falls and settles on the 25th. Yeah. So now all of a sudden you feel like you can move again. Having this conversation to this new opportunity, whether it's still with this opportunity over here that you thought you were going to walk away with or a brand new one. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone, but it is saying you're a natural leader. You could also feel like you're still having a little bit of broken tension with someone else. I do not feel like it's the same person you were talking to before. I do feel like it could be whoever is coming through. So you still feel a little bit of tension, even though you put yourself down, right? As I'm doing this, I'm the King of Wands, going straight from the Queen of Swords, or having a conversation with the Queen of Swords. No matter what, I feel like you are the Queen of Swords. But I do feel like whoever this King of Wands is, but I also kind of feel you are that person as well. It's kind of a 2-in-1. Why? Because you're overcoming the challenges. What was the challenges? The challenges are I'm standing up for myself and I know what to expect now. Right? Either they want to come talk to me for this new opportunity, or I've got this new job and I understand what's going on. No matter what is going on this month, you're going to understand. You're going to have this better understanding that you can work through these certain situations and challenges, right? And really be dominant through this situation. Not allowing, you know, everything to come down on your shoulders as much. Now you're learning how to walk out of the challenge and feeling strong like the King of Wands, overcoming them, career focused, knowing and seeing the bigger picture to this situation. Hey, if I don't want it, I don't want it. If I want it, I'll take it. No matter what, you know, it's really learning about the downsides of what's going on within the situation and then making room kind of on your plate for what it is you want and what you don't want within the situation. So that way you don't feel like, right, you're either taking advantage of me or I'm not going to let the new job do what the old job did. So you're definitely truth seeking and really understanding what it is you truly want. Yeah, you're going to have the Hangman again because you're going to pause again and you're going to, because of this achievement, you're finally feeling like you're breaking through. Like I said, this month is like wacky and wonderful all in one. It's got all these crazy things that are going on. right? All these crazy things. It's like from the new moon to the full moon to the, Mercury retrograde. It's like, whoa, talk about it. But everybody's doing it, right? I'm picking up on it. I see a couple other people picking up on it in love readings. But yeah, I'm noticing that there's these, things that are going on. Now you have this new message. This new message is where it's going to cause tension again. Yeah. But it looks like it's going to be delayed, and there's a lot of declining there. They're going to decline in their strength because they realize you're not going to put up with that situation. So whether these are two different situations or you figure out it's one whole situation, it doesn't matter in the end, because they're going to see you building up strong. They're going to see that you are different. They're going to see that you have what it is you truly need, and you're having sudden events. You're having new arrivals. You're walking straight into a new world. And I just feel like this is where the ups and downs of the fortune is going. It's not just for you, it's for everybody. This is it's almost like the beginning of the month for the reset. Let go is almost like the universe saying, there's a karmic test coming. Everybody is going to get one, whether you realize it or not, because we're going to shift this out so we can shift new things in. Pay attention where you're going, right? So it's almost like, yeah. But I do feel you're going to be setting aside a lot of specific, objectives with the Queen of Swords over here, so you can get the accomplishments done within the next few weeks, right? And yeah, there is a notable downside to how the work ethics are going around you, what's going on in that career, or the career you want, or however it's going, right, from the outside world. And you're going to make room for what is better for you, because no matter what, it was letting go. New moon, let go, make room for the new. And then the full moon comes up and says the same thing. You ready? Are you ready to make room? Really make room? Because this is going to give you the better chance on setting out for what you really want to do. Mercury retrograde comes through again with another karmic. Boom. Right? But then it becomes wonderful. Why does it become wonderful? It becomes wonderful because then you have the understanding of what the challenge is, and then you say, no, I have a better chance of setting out to do what I want to do. Right? Because this just does not feel, this is not what I want. So you're definitely weathering a storm, and then it just seems to become easier and easier as you're breaking through with the communication and the understandings and the perceptives of what's really going on around you. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, you guys. The name of the game in this situation is persistence. Standing your ground for what it is you truly, truly want. And it's showing you that's exactly what you're doing. Right? You're like, this is the time. This is the time for me to, stand my ground and get what I want. Because you're the shark. You're peaceful, powerful leader. Having this conversation says, I'm the leader. I'm not a pawn. I am a leader. Not wanting to be a pawn. Right? Wow. That's powerful. So let's get another. You're the shark. Yes. Okay, so let's get another card real quick and see what's going on. Yep, goat. Act from your innate wisdom. You definitely are. With all those perspectives that you're going on, that's exactly what you're doing. You're working with the hangman to the queen perspective, to the hangman again, to the king of wands, having the bigger picture. You're definitely saying, no, wait, hold on. But see, you did that here, no matter what the situation was. Because you said, I'm going for that ace of cups. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Ooh. Yep. Be the rat. Be true to yourself, and the universe will reward you. And we already see that. We see that with the world over here. As the world says, yeah, you stepped right through that box, didn't you? You allowed the reset to come through. You took the reset. You used it to your abilities. And now, because you're stronger and you know exactly what it is you want, now you get your rewards. Merry Christmas. Booyah. That's it. End of the reading. And it's definitely what it is. And will it take? Of course, it always takes time. You know? Of course, it always takes time. But we will definitely be seeing these rewards definitely coming through. Even if it's little by little, or if it's super fast, depending on, everybody's a little different, but it doesn't matter. You were true to yourself. You knew where you were going. You know what you want from the 10th house. And that 10th house is saying, okay, then let's go get it. Wow. Beat the challenge. Wow. Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.